Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Collector's Corner. And before we begin, I want to just give you a little bit of some background information on this particular set. This is the Grand Kingdom Grand Edition for the PlayStation 4. This was also available on the PlayStation Vita, if I'm not mistaken. And this particular set retailed for about $99 US. And I've got to say, just opening up the box, the actual packing material that this was shipped in, I'm quite disappointed. And I'll explain why that is. There were several different versions of this particular game. There was the standard single Blu-ray release, or I'm going to just focus with the PlayStation 4 version, but if I'm not mistaken, this was exactly the same for the PlayStation Vita. There were multiple versions released of for both versions of the game. Okay, boy, I'm having trouble speaking today. So anyways, there was the standard Blu-ray release. There was this one right here, which if you look at it carefully, it's where was it written? I saw it somewhere. Or not. Well, basically this is the limited edition. I could have sworn I saw that yesterday, but anyway. So if you just bought the limited edition, this is what you would get. This nice box set shows, you know, the different things. Oh, there it is. It says right here, limited edition includes, okay? And it has all these different things. And so I was like, oh, well, okay, you know, that's cool. But for the Grand Edition, instead of having your own sort of box, they simply threw in this, which is the Grand Edition. So these are like the extra goodies that you get. Tells you in here what the contents are, and that's that. I thought that was a little bit of a cheap out, if I do say so myself. This was a cop out for them. It also included this, which is the Field Manual for First-Time Captains, an introduction comic. And it basically just goes through the game, explaining how some of the mechanics work. And I think this is probably was given away to anyone who ordered the game through NIS America's online shop. But it could be in every version of the game, I honestly don't know. So, okay, here we go. Let's unbox this. But like I said, I'm starting it off already saying that I was a little bit disappointed in the sense that all they did was just slap that on to save on manufacturing costs. That's a little bit of a cop-out. I really do find that. So as with all collector's type sets, you've got this overlay here. Actually, you know what? Let's move things around. Okay. So here we go. Beautiful artwork as always. This is what you'd expect from an NIS release. And this is their typical, this is what their typical limited editions look like anyway. Alright. And here you go. Now according to the box, I always like to ensure we know what we're getting here. So it's supposed to have the game, it's supposed to have Grand Opus, the official, whatever, 15-track original soundtrack, transparent sticker set, and a poster and collector's box. Alright, and it looks like that's exactly what we're going to get inside here. So let's just quickly pull everything out. Okay, we have an empty box up there. Alright, so, the game. Let's open this up. Dun, 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 dun. And I'll just do this off camera in case there's any DLC included in here, although I doubt it. Nope. Alright, so here's a look at the game. No instruction manual, but you get a little insert for their other game. There's nothing on the back here, which is Atelier Sophie, which I already did an unboxing of that. Got the collector's edition and or limited edition of that bad boy. And this game's been getting some really good reviews, so be interested to try that one out. Okay, put that over there. Then we have the original soundtrack, which, can I open it easy? Let's see. And no, that's not a code, people. I've had people actually write in saying, oh, you put the code in the video, but it's not actually the code. That's just for them. When they put these packages together, it's just the internal code so they know what it is. Like if it's a map, or if it's a soundtrack, or if it's a, you know, something like that. And again, that's very common to NIS America releases. Okay. So here we go. You can see the camera there. Sorry about that. Call to Arms. I like that. It's a 15-track CD sampler. Well, actually, no, this is not a sampler. This is full-on, if you want to see, nice little map. This is a full-on soundtrack, if I'm not mistaken. And, oh, it's a very flimsy little... Oh, it's not even, it's just one sheet. Wow. Okay, there we go. Alright. Soundtrack. And this, I don't know. We'll open it in just a sec. Gonna move a few things around. This is the stickers, I assume. Yeah. So those are the stickers. You can put those, can wear them with pride. Okay, I'm gonna run out of space here. We'll look at the art book first. Nice hardcover. I love the way they actually tell you what it is. And here we go. Oh. Okay, well, this is a huge one, so I'm just gonna go like this. I don't want to, you know, spoil it. This is still available on the NIS America website at the time of this recording. At least the limited edition. The grand edition, I don't know. Anyway, that's actually a really nice book. Really nice. So, put that down here. And then we'll go ahead and try and open this up. Which I'm going to have to rip this all open. Oh, well. Oh, it's paper. I thought it was a cloth. So it's a paper poster. Alright. There it is. All the different characters. Can't really show it much better than that. I like to do these videos to show you guys just some of the collector's editions, some of the sets, and let me just raise this a bit. You're going to see a little bit of, there we go. Yeah, I'd like to show you guys this, just to give you an idea if it's something that you think you'd purchase. It's not the, you know, the highest production values or anything like that, but that's not really what I'm going for. I'm going for primarily just almost like an education piece to show you guys whether or not it's worth your money. Okay, forget about what this includes. Let's just look at it all. Alright, I don't know why they put that in the back. Alright, one of these. So we have a cloth map. We have what are... See what I'm saying? It's these types of things. Okay, this I'm going to leave just like that. There's no point in opening it. It's a pin set. I have to figure out what I'm going to do with this. Haven't figured this out. So this was exclusive. All of this stuff was exclusive to the Grand Edition. Essentially, this is what you're paying for, is these metallic pins. They sure look nice. These are all the different insignias from within the game. The sigils. That's quite nice. Alright, I should have brought my knife with me, but as usual I am unprepared. as I didn't think... Oh, lordy. Alright. This is something else very, very common with NIS America. If you've watched any of the other sort of unboxings that I've done, they almost always include these sorts of things, which everyone is going to be exactly the same. Oh no, it's not. It shows you where they're located on the map. Okay, cool. Well, let's start like this. I'm not going to bother with the maps. And since I've just opened this game up, I have no idea who any of these characters are. Cool, eh? So, I don't know, they charged you for this, whereas usually that's just thrown in, which is interesting. And then you get another... Okay, this is another poster. Much larger, I think. Maybe not actually. Oh, some female character. Hold on. Wait for it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. There you go. Beautiful. So you get another one of these. I'm not sure if the Grand Edition is really worth it. To be perfectly honest with you guys, I'm not really sure about this, considering if you look at all of that was in the limited edition, and this was in the collector's edition. Actually, sorry. Here. So all of that was in the limited edition, and that was in the Grand Edition. Anyway, last thing we have is a cloth map, which, you guessed it, is yet another staple from NIS America. And there we go. Oops, I put it upside down. Or did I? No, I didn't. Thought it was upside down. And there you go. That's a nice look at the little map. And so there you go, guys. That's basically the Grand Edition of Grand Kingdom. And like I said, I'm not entirely sure if those pins right there were really worth the extra $20 or so for the Grand Edition. But that's not up to me, it's up to you to decide. So if you're interested in picking up this particular edition, you're pretty much going to have to go to Amazon or places like that and see if it's still in stock. But the limited edition, I think you'll have much better chance of picking up. And honestly, just from what's included, I think that's the way to go. Alright guys, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video.